Hi, I'm Edison, and if I had a BL coming out in 2024, it'd be called Jujubee, Memories of a Geisha. I'm still here. Thank you for paying for everything and making my dreams come true.
Hi, I'm Topher, and if I had a BL coming out this year, it would be called The Velvet Throat.
Hi, I'm DC, and if I had a BL coming out this year, I would be, he's toxic, but I can fix him.
But Topher, I was thinking how I lost my 8th virginity or something.
Well, I mean, I guess if it were a BL, I would have to lose it at some point. So yes, that's fine. If someone out, if a nice Thai or Korean or Japanese or Chinese or Taiwanese, if someone with a pulse would like to take my 8th virginity, basically, I'm open to the prospects.
Okay, we're here again with Topher to check out the BL trailers, I think they are, or the trailers for the shows coming out for GMMTV 2024. This is always an interesting period, a little exciting period, because we get to see, the potential of how they're approaching BL in the future and how they're trying to diversify and get away from high school romances and stuff. So, it's always like, there's a bit of hope. There's a bit of hope that they're going to shake things up. And it's a nice period before you find out that the time travel BL, the alternate world BL, they weren't what you were expecting.
I haven't seen any of the trailers. However, the ones that I am excited about are the Thai takes on Japanese properties. But then also the main thing that I got from it was that the Japanese are going to come out with a third installment, while also Thai is doing the first installment with Earth and Mix. So that's all the thing I know about it. The rest, I'm like, okay. But I love not knowing about stuff. That way I can keep an open mind. I have no expectations, so they can never be disappointed. You can't be disappointed if you don't have any new expectations. So yeah.
Well, I have been disappointed many times with no expectations, so I guess I'm just difficult. I'm difficult to please. I don't know. I've not seen any of these, obviously, but yeah, I'm excited to see what's on the horizon. I've heard good whispers about a potential GL series in the works, which I'm like, that's exciting. I'm still waiting for the one that I saw previews of in last year's batch of trailers. I'm still waiting for that one to come out, but I'm excited to see more of that sort of content getting put out there. And yeah, GMMTV, they're good about making, if nothing else, a fire-ass soundtrack. But they tend to make good series overall. Yes, I like to nitpick on certain things here and there, but that's just me in general with life and just everything.
Oh, you've come to the right place about nitpicking.
That's just life. Nothing's perfect. Nothing can be perfect. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the future has in store for us. And yeah.
Yes. Even though I did not watch probably half of or a third of the ones that came out this year. So I'm going to see what I'm going to not watch as well.
Well, damn.
So we're gonna start off with We Are. No idea what this one's about.
Oh no, baby, no. That is not how.
คิวทำให้เต้ย
No.
เขาเองชอบวาดรูปมึงชอบไอคิวจริงๆใช่ปะแต่ดูเหมือนพี่คิวจะไม่ได้ชอบเต้ยอ่ะ
กูขอสั่งให้เบอร์ 4 จุ๊บหน้าผากเบอร์ 3
Oh, a new little pair. I don't remember their names.
กูไม่มีให้มึงหรอกงั้นมึงก็ต้องชดใช้กูด้วยวิธีอื่นแล้วล่ะ
Is that for kicking him in the balls? Oh.
Hey.
กูไม่กินน้ำเปล่า
Oh, nameless water.
กูไม่ชอบน้ำเขียว แล้วกูก็ไม่ชอบน้ำแดงด้วย
กูพามึงไปเจอพีมก็ได้แต่กูมีข้อแม้อย่างหนึ่งนะมึงต้องช่วยกูจีบพี่มึงอ่ะอุ้ยเจ็บเนี่ยขอจีบได้ปะกูมีแผนเต้ยเสร็จแล้วไปกินข้าวด้วยกันไหมครับเต้ยยังไม่หิวอ่ะเอาเดี๋ยวใจว่ะ
Hello.
มึงไม่รู้เหรอว่าไอ้เชนกำลังจีบมึงอยู่อะถ้ากูจีบมึงบ้างอะ
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I want more of these doing like.
Yes, kiss him like you mean it. There you go, baby.
มึงว่ารูปนี้นานจังวะ
กูมีข้อตกลงใหม่ ข้อตกลงอะไร เป็นแฟนกันนะ
No.
สรุปมึงกับไอ้ภูมินี่ยังไงวะ
คือ
วาดรูปให้มันดีๆหน่อยดิมีส่งมาเป็นน้องหัดกูหน่อย
พี่คิวแหละ เป็นพี่รหัสภาษาแหละของเทคสกียังไม่เห็นมีเลย
อ่ะให้
แค่ผมเนี่ยนะ
กูให้ใจมึงเลยนะเว้ย
Already here for the soundtrack.
เผ็ดเหรอเปล่าข้างใน
Oh, okay. It's still spicy in my mouth though.
I don't know where your hand was before this, but okay.
จุบเลยจุบเลย
I like his nose.
Like his nose.
I do like he has this flared nostril thing going on. I'm like, I enjoyed this.
Is this the first time you've seen him?
Yes,
Fun?
there are quite a few new faces for me because y'all know I'm still trapped in like 2010 with series I'm reacting to at this point.
I remember I actually finished Fish Upon the Sky. And I liked those two. It was kind of like, I don't know, sometimes in the story I'm just like, get on with it. But they were cute. I liked them. And then also the other couple from My School President. I liked them. It just did. My School President just didn't have enough space to get all the couples and stuff like that. But I was like, okay, I can do with more of them. They're cute. So it looks like, I don't know, this is a preview, please don't like kill me in the comments, but it looks like it's just another like enemies to friends that they're doing again from My School President to there. So it'll be interesting. So I like that dynamic before. So I mean, it looks okay.
I think it looks cute. I feel like I would need to wait until I saw like maybe a second trailer or pilot or whatever when they do it a little bit more extended just to get a better feel for what it's about. Because like on a first watch, I'm like, I don't really know what's going on, but they're cute. They seem to be having cute moments, cute boys having cute moments, and that's great. I'm happy for them. It seems like another school-based drama, but I have the same feelings about looking at My School President for the first time and then, got into the actual series. I'm like, oh, okay, yes, it's another school drama, but they did things really, really well here. Mm-hmm. Yes, they didn't necessarily have the time or space for some of the outside storylines that they were kind of cramming in there. And then all of a sudden we just have these ships at the end that are together. But for the most part, like they did a lot of just really great things with a storyline that we've seen a million times over. So I'm optimistic that this will be the same kind of thing where like, yeah, right now it just looks like some other high school romance BL that we've seen a dozen times over, but there might be something different. There might be a little something, or they might do something just super duper well where it's like, yeah, it is high school, but it's not just like every other one that I've seen. So, fingers crossed.
Happened off of the My School President. I think we didn't even react to it, or I wasn't even interested in My School President until people were like, oh, you should watch it. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I was like, and if you show this to me and I'm like, yeah, okay, it looks good. It's right now of the list of BLs that I have to watch, it's not going in the top 10. Like I'll get to it, like, but I think it would, for me, just from this trailer, I would need somebody who's seen it say, oh, this is good because of this reason, and then I go and see it. But
I mean, if it wasn't for My School President and it wasn't for like the trailer does not much live up to the series, I wouldn't be so open-minded or like keeping space in my room for this to be like, okay, it might be good, but like it seems a lot of recycled either plot lines or like situations or materials. It feels like just another high school thing, and they're getting all these younger generation of side couples or couples to, I don't know, have another series for their names. I am interested in the new couple that is in this one. I don't think I've seen before, which is Pawin from he was in The Eclipse and he was also in Great Men Academy. I can't remember what else he was in. But he's a cutie and he's with some new guy. So they're kind of the most interesting ship in this. The others I'm kind of like on the fence about. Like there's the Hon Pyo-in couple, Never Let Me Go and Fish Upon the Sky, who I'm like, okay. They've got the My School President one. I think it's like Winnie Satang, and they're like, okay. And then the vice versa side couple, I'm like, okay, you guys can be here too. It's just a conglomeration of like side couples from different dimensions coming together to be like, hey, aren't we all cute as a One Direction? This was like the One Direction of GMMTV BL. Like, I don't know why.
I mean, I would watch that.
It just must be hard because like GMMTV have so many couples that have been established and are at the front of everyone's minds, and they're like, hey, look, we've got more. We've got more, and I'm kind of like, no, I'm good. I like the ones that I have. I like the ones.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around these ones.
Right. If they do something innovative and new, I'd be interested to see what it might be.
I just hope they planned out enough time to explore, because there is already a lot of people in this series. Like, there's a lot of ships. That's a lot of storyline. And if it's a typical 12-episode GMMTV series, I just hope that they've planned out enough time to adequately explore all of these side stories, side couples, whatever, that they're potentially going to be setting up in here. Otherwise, just like I keep saying, trim the fat. If you're not going to explore it, then just don't have it in there.
It could be like Only Friends, but for kids. I don't know. It just seems so pleasant. Sometimes pleasant's okay.
Pleasant's okay. We like
Pleasant's
pleasant.
okay.
It could be just cute and sweet and easy. And sometimes if I'm doing like a binge watch or whatever, like I would like watch something that's nice and cute and easy. It's my emotional support BL. And that's about it. Something I don't really want to think that much about. But there are points in times where I'm like, okay, I'm turning my brain off. Yeah. Okay, this fucked up. So as long as it's like allows me to just go along, but it just doesn't like get too off, like redundant and stuff like that, I think it can work. So
what's next, Mr. DJ?
Yeah. Hey,
I forgot to mention that we're watching 4 of these in the first video, right? So watching 4 of these, and we're watching the others. There's 8 of them that we need to get through. Okay.
And in part 1, we're going to do the first 4. And just like GMMTV, we'll have a part 2 coming to you next week.
So this is like part 1, and we're doing a part 1 of their part 1. So they've got more coming out. Okay.
Okay. We're doing? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. There we go.
ช่วงเวลาของการฝึกงานบางคนก็ทะเยอทะยาน
หนูอยากเป็นผู้กำกับโฆษณาค่ะ
บางคนก็อยากเรียนรู้สิ่งใหม่
ได้เลยครับ เดี๋ยวแบบไม่ไหม้ให้เลยครับ
ๆหรือบางคนก็มาฝึกตามแฟน
เต้เที่ยงครึ่งแล้วไปกินข้าวกัน
แป๊บนึงนะ
แป๊บหนึ่งนี่กี่นาทีอะเต้
งั้นก็คงมีแต่ผมคนเดียวละมั้งที่ต้องมาฝึกงานทั้งที่ตัวเองก็ไม่รู้ว่าตัวเองอยากทำอะไร
ตกลงคุณ
You're the only one in the world?
No,
หน้าที่ผู้ช่วยผู้กำกับคืออะไร
Ooh.
แม่งเมื่อไหร่กูได้ทำงานจริงทีวะ
อะไรวะ
An internship
ตอน7 โมงเหรอต่อให้เรียนสายคุณก็ต้องรู้ป่ะว่ามันต้องเผื่อเวลา
เฮ้ยป๋าลูกค้าจะเอาดำอ่อนไม่ใช่เทาดำอ่อนคือดำอ่อนดิ
Who is Pa? I've never seen him. Is he a colorist in this show as well?
แล้วมาไปกินข้าวกัน
Okay.
Oh,
Okay
okay.
for it.
ก็ตอนประชุมคุยกันไว้ว่าขอสีเรียบๆไม่ใช่หรอ แล้วตอนนี้
Oh, that's what's my car.
ใครจะเตรียมไว้ให้อ่ะ
The villain from
ผมผิดเองที่ไม่ได้บอกไว้ก่อน
Mama
เวลา
Goka
3 ชั่วโมงพอปะมันไม่ใช่ความผิดของน้อง ถ้าจะด่าอะไรก็มาด่าที่ผม
พี่ว่าผมฝึกงานที่นี่ผมจะรอดไหมอะแต่พี่แม่งโคตรโชคดีอะที่ได้ทำงานที่ตัวเองรัก
แต่งานที่เก่งกับงานที่รักอ่ะมันคนละเรื่องกันนะ แล้วคนที่ได้อยู่กับสิ่งที่ตัวเองรักก็คงโชคดีจริงๆนั่นแหละ
I'm loving the soundtrack.
กูถามจริงๆ นี่มึงชอบพี่เจนเหรอ
มึงชอบพี่เจนเหรอ
Okay.
รักเธอได้หรือเปล่าให้ฉันกี่คะแนนอยากมีเธอเป็นแฟนให้ทำยังไงก็จะ yes I
Hello.
I do not see another boy in there for the new guy who I haven't seen before.
Awesome.
กูอยากได้เนื้อแบบไม่ไหม้ไม่ใช่ไม่ไหม้
มันยังไม่พอเหรอครับพี่
กูต้องการเนื้อแบบไม่ไหม้ไม่ใช่ไม่ไหม้มันแบบไม่ดำอ่ะ
นี่ก็ไหม้ดำจนไม่เหลือแดงแล้วนะ
The trainee. DC, you look delighted because you love Afghan.
Maybe I'm like late for the Afghan train, but I fell in love with Afghan with Theory of Love. I loved them from Theory of Love, and they were like two students inside of film school. And I just like the way that story was done, especially bringing in other different films and stuff like that. I'm kind of excited because it's not a continuation of that, but it's also set in like movie making and film and things like that. And I'm like, oh, it could be like my imagination like sequel to this when they for some reason forgot each other. I'm really enjoying them two together, and I'm just enjoying as a semi-cinephile, just interested in what they'll do with that, but about behind the movie making process. Because it's very interesting when you have people who make movies weave making movies into the storytelling, because sometimes that can be like it can be done really, really well. So that's why I'm excited about it. But also it can be done badly, but where it's just a superficial thing. But I mean, that's like everything. Things can either be done well or badly, but I'm excited about this, and this is probably something that I would definitely put in my top 10 of things that I would watch next year. So I'm like, yay, an established couple, I know what I'm going to get, and I'm excited about what's going to happen. So,
Like I said at the top of this, I'm excited for these soundtracks. This one was giving me kind of reminiscent vibes that like Bad Buddy was giving me, just kind of living in the 80s-esque era of the sort of, I don't know, synth pop kind of sound, which I'm like, I fucks with that. I live for it. I love it. So I'm excited for the soundtrack that's to come. I love how, even though we're here for the BL series, we're here for all the gay interactions, anytime a set of lesbians comes on screen, the three of us instantaneously just just get perk up and get excited. I'm like, I can't explain it. I love is love is love. I love love in all forms, but there's just something about the lesbian depictions in some of these series that just makes my heart happy. So I'm happy to see more of that on my screen. I got introduced to Afghan through Not Me. That's my only experience with them. But I thoroughly enjoyed the series. I loved them, and I can see where they have great chemistry, and I've been meaning to dive into more things for them. Did their cooking series ever happen? Because like I would love to watch that too, because I've said, if anyone who's been on my channel knows that I love to cook, I love to bake, and I love watching series where that is kind of the catalyst for the relationship building, where baking or cooking or whatever just kind of brings the people together. No matter how silly the storyline might be or how badly the script might be, there's just something about that sort of dynamic that just, it touches a special place in my heart. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. I don't care how cheesy this is. This is cute. I want to see it. So I would love to dive into that with them, because again, they've got great chemistry. And I know they're going to deliver a good couple, regardless of what the script is, regardless of if they go down some tropey rabbit hole or something. They're going to give me a good ship with good chemistry. So I expect nothing less from this. I don't know if I recognize any of the other people in the trailer, which I always find exciting. I like meeting new people. The one guy who was yelling about his steak, I'm excited about him. He seemed very intriguing. He seemed like a grown-ass man, which I love, a grown-ass man. So I'll be keeping my eye out on him. And yeah, it looked cute. It looked cute. I probably wouldn't dive into it immediately, because who the hell knows what I'll be doing in a year from now. This will probably have to be one that people were like, hey, Topher, go watch, go look, because I'll probably be still stuck in 2020 with series I'm watching at that particular point. So if you guys let me know that it's fantastic, I'll dive into it at some point. But it looked cute.
It looks alright. I think office romances aren't like my jam so far. There's been a lot, and they've kind of been all over the place. I want to know more about the side characters. They kind of intrigue me. It's weird to see, what's his face? C be away from Jimmy, because I felt like they were a very prominent kind of couple that they were pushing, because they were like, okay, you get your own show, you know, Jimmy, you're in Bad Buddy, now you get your own show, and now here we see C on his own. So I'm kind of like, I guess that didn't go anywhere, or I guess they can do their own shows without each other, but it's interesting to see him here. There's this new guy who I'm fascinated by. I watched one episode of this new BL called Shadow recently with Singto, and I just looked it up that he's in that show as well. So he must be a new face on the block. I don't know if he's
Mr. Meat?
The guy who was holding the meat. The guy who was holding the meats.
Oh, Lord.
He was holding the meat.
What?
Phrasing. Oh my God.
But that's literally what he was doing.
He was about meat.
He was just around there slinging his meat on the screen.
It was just like,
I mean, I'm not upset.
He's like, I did a good job,
this
right?
year is I lost my 8th virginity, so let's go.
But because I don't know if he signed up to GMTV, I don't know if he's going to be part of a pair. But I love a himbo always. Like, he gives off that energy. And then the person with the blonde hair is Pom Pam, who I think is a prominent queer GMMTV staple. Like, he does maybe a lot of interviews or stuff. I actually don't know that much about him, but he had his own show, which was, I think it was Wake Up Ladies, where he was like a doctor or something. So it's like a few faces from a few different things. And then the lesbian potential subplot is the villain from both Tonhon Chonliti and Friendzone too. So it's cool to see her again, because I always like, she's so pretty, but she's always the villain when I've seen her. So I'm like, she can be like a really good villain, but you know, it'd be interesting to see like a romance for her, I guess. So all in all, like a few spectacles of glimmers of like intrigue, but for me, like I think office bills just don't have high stakes. Okay, next is Only Boo. I hope by the name alone it's like a mix of Only Friends and something spooky. Like
it has
Only Boo.
It's based on the hit award-winning song by Alicia Keys and Usher Raymond.
Always that one person. You mean this isn't Majin Buu's?
we got to rock away to this, and we know how to rock. I don't know about you, but I know about us. And gotta know how to rock. Do you remember, girl? No, okay, let's go.
คือหมูเดียวไม่ถูกใจ ผมขอจานไหนๆได้ไหมพี่
Is he hitting on the
จะได้
lunch
กินใจ
lady?
นานๆถ้าเกิดท่าเต้นหนูยังไม่เตะตาเนี่ยหน้าตาผมเนี่ยเตะใจนะพี่
He's adorable. I love him.
เดี๋ยวกูจะเตะมึงเนี่ยแหละ ไม่ซื้อก็ออกไป
ไปก็ได้ครับที่รัก
ห้ามเรียกที่รัก
ที่รักครับที่รักครับ
ไอ้เชี่ยหมู มึงหยุดเลยนะ
พี่
มึงรอกูก่อน
พี่ออกทำไมอ่ะ
มึง
พี่
รอกูเลย
ดิพี่ไม่ออกมาดิพี่ออกมาดิ
He's a TikToker. This is what we've come to. Feels about TikTok.
I love it. I love it.
แต่เรียนห่วยอ่ะ สอบก็ตก จนโดนย้ายโรงเรียน
Oh no. He's away from lunch.
อะไรวะเนี่ย
Of course.
ผมชื่อแกง ก็อย่างที่เห็นแหละครับ เป็นแค่คนขายข้าวแกงธรรมดาคนหนึ่ง
ผมจะจีบพี่
Hey,
จนกว่าพี่จะชอบผมอะ
my food.
ไอคนที่มันเอาชื่อเราไปแทนคำว่ารักเนี่ย มันต้องเป็นคนยังไงเหรอวะ ไอหมู ทำไมมึงโดนแม่จับย้ายโรงเรียนมาวะ
ผมชอบการเต้นน้อยกว่าการเรียนนะพี่ พี่เคยได้ยินไหมว่าทุกคนจะมีเอเวอเรสต์เป็นของตัวเองอะถ้าเป็นไอดอลอะก็คือเอเวอเรสต์ของผมแล้วเอเวอเรสต์ของพี่อะคืออะไร
เฮ้ยไม่มีอะไร ดูดิ พี่ ผมผ่านออดิชั่นแล้ว
Oh, it's
ผมจะ
the
ได้เป็นศิลปินแล้วอะ
vice president. My school vice president. Oh, it's
มึง
Louis.
ไปให้ถึงยอดเขาเลยนะเว้ย ไอหมู
เดี๋ยวนะพี่ในสัญญามันบังคับว่าเราห้ามมีแฟนด้วยเหรอ
ความฝันของหมูอ่ะมีแกงอยู่ด้วยไม่ได้แต่ความฝันของแกงอ่ะ
What?
จะมีพี่อยู่ตลอดนะ
นี่มึงกำลังละเมิดสัญญาข้าอยู่หรือเปล่าวะ มึงรู้ใช่ไหม มึงไม่ได้พังคนเดียวนะเว้ยเราพังหมด
เนี่ยผมจะไม่เลิกกับพี่อ่ะเนี่ยผมก็จะไม่เลิกอ่ะ
มึงอย่าทิ้งความฝันของกูดิ พี่รู้แล้วแหละว่าไอยอดเขาไอเวอเรสต์ของพี่อ่ะ มันก็คือหมู รู้ไหม
ผมรักพี่แกงนะด้วยเรียกที่รักเธอก็คงไม่ชอบต้องหาคำอื่นมาแทนก็ไม่ได้แทนคำว่ารักนึกออกแต่หน้าพี่แกงที่รักก็คือพี่แกงอยากเป็นที่รักแต่คงเรียกได้แค่พี่แกง
Aww.
Only boo, my vice school president. What I'm gonna recognize is this show is for a younger generation. It's got a TikToker, they've got TikTok love. Like, it's not something I'm gonna relate to or be that into. I mean, they're forming a boy band. They've got this cute little dream. It looks very fluffy and looks very cute. It's just not gonna be my cup of tea, I think. But like, it's interesting. Like, poor guy is a food seller I'm assuming at a high school age. So it's kind of like he has to work instead of go to school, which is unfortunate.
There are some people who go to school in order to pay their tuition. They also work there. So I'm guessing maybe that's something. But who knows? It's only a trailer, so we can't flesh out the whole. It'd be interesting.
Whoever wrote it must have had a really hot food seller, like, in their life.
If somebody's giving you food, doesn't that automatically make them hot?
No, he's paying for it. Obviously.
But they give you a little extra side. They're a little heavy on the. they give you a little extra stuff. It's like
extra spoon of rice. Just.
I have been really nice at McDonald's, and I've asked for like a medium fry and been really patient. And sometimes they give you a large one.
A large one.
Yeah.
I mean, so far from like the first minute and a half, it's the one that I'm more excited about. Of the three we've watched this far, it's cute. Yes, It's fluffy, it's light, whatever, but it looks cute. Like there was just something charming about little boy out here, just like, hey, I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot. I'm gonna keep shooting this shot. And he's like, well, you get the hell out of my line. Like, if you're not gonna buy something, please. Like, I've seen it a dozen times over, but it's cute every time I see it. It's cute. It looks like cute, fluffy nonsense. And, you know, sometimes I like cute, fluffy nonsense. So it's cute. That's all I can really say about it.
I think this guy is adorbs. He's just adorbs because he's dorky. He has a dream and all this other kind of stuff. Just going after your dreams and, you know, what makes you think you can do it? Delusion. Like, it's like a song. And he's just so cute and he just goes after his dream and it also goes after the guy. It'd be interesting how they deal with the whole, okay, well, I want to be an idol. I'm using TikTok as a stepping stone to become an idol, and we have this boy band group, and there's no dating. It's actually going to be a type of talk about how idols in the public life really can't have their own personal life, like the War of Why tried to do and things like that. So it'll be interesting how they pull that out, because GMMTV, as of lately, has been trying to do more of those commentaries on commentaries on how idols have to live, but then also what is for them and what is for other people, what is beholden for them. I don't know how much there's going to be of that, but there is a place in where it can go.
I just think they know their audience, and I feel like between this and We Are, the tweens are well fed. The tween BL fans are like, TikTok? Oh my god, that's speaking my language.
Give me some man. Want some man.
That whole man.
Give me the mafia again.
Right.
No, not that mafia. That mafia.
They're in school. Like, I'm just like so removed from school at this point. I'm just like, okay. So
I'm not in high school anymore. Give me some man.
Right.
I can't relate to this. I can appreciate, but I can't relate.
I can relate because I'm young. No, but I'm not
big.
I thought we were supposed to be honest on this channel.
But also, it's just kind of like high school love. You're like, okay, how long are you gonna stay together? Like 2 years? 1 year? Like
3 months.
3 months.
Okay, Top.
That's better than Top. Next is Pluto.
แค่อยากมองดาวพลูโตอ่ะ
Yay!
มองไม่เห็นเลยแต่สักหน่อย
It's already my favorite.
แต่ก็รู้ว่ามีอยู่ เหมือนความรักของเราสองคนไง
Who is she again? Oh my god, she looks so familiar.
อุ้มอย่าหายไปจากเมย์เหมือนดาวพลูโตนะ ไม่มีทาง
Oh, well, that doesn't sound...
Wait.
Oh, God.
What's with that
Darn
drop?
the music.
No! One job. You had one job.
Girl, you need a heart transplant or something?
ถ้าอุ้มไม่ฟื้นขึ้นมาแม่จะทำยังไงไออุ่นที่อุ้มโดนรถชนอ่ะมันไม่ใช่อุบัติเหตุนะพี่อุ่น
Wait, are they twins?
ว่าอุ้มอ่ะ
No,
พยายาม
sisters?
ปิดอะไรบางอย่างอยู่
มึงทำเชี่ยอะไรอยู่เนี่ย นี่เหมือนกับตอนเราเด็กๆแล้วนะเว้ย ที่มึงจะปลอมเป็นอุ้มเพื่อไปแกล้งคนอื่นอ่ะ
Okay,
Twins.
so they are... Okay.
อุ้มเหรอ อุ้มจริงๆด้วยอ่ะ ที่แม่ตาบอดเพราะอะไรหรอ อุ้มไม่รู้จริงๆหรอ
กูบอกให้มึงออกมาเลย
อุ้มไม่ได้ตาบอด
Oh, what
ไม่รู้
the...
อะไรวะ กูสงสารเขาอ่ะ กูทิ้งเขาไม่ลง
ข
อุ้มจะเป็นดาวพลูโตของเมย์ตลอดไปนะ
ฉันขอเธอมากมายที่ผ่านมาจนได้รู้ว่าเรื่องนี้ไม่ใช่เรื่องที่จะขอกันฉันเข้าใจไม่ใช่เรื่องที่จะขอแล้วให้กันได้ฉันคง
Oh wait, she's in this one too. She's in two. She's just doing double lesbian shows.
Guys.
ถ้านี่เป็นในนิยาย ตอนนี้คงเป็นตอนที่เจ้าหญิงกับเจ้าชายกำลังจูบกัน
เสียดายจัง ที่ตอนนี้มีแค่เจ้าหญิงกับเจ้าหญิง
We can make it work. We can make it work.
Did you steal your twin's girlfriend?
I don't know. I got questions. But I'll...
This twin better wake up from the coma and we have a second not me situation.
I'm saying. Okay. No, not yet.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Not yet.
Topher, you go first.
I am so, just like last year, I am so excited for this and I'm ready for it to come out. So I need them to hurry up and bring Milk. Sorry, I'm dying. Need them to hurry up and bring Milk Club series out so I can watch it. And then I need this to come out right after it. Like, I am so excited. Like, just so excited. Like, it seems so, like, yes, part of it reminds me of Not Me if I'm reading into the situation correctly, which I may not have been because a lot was happening and it was a very short amount of time. But the way I was reading it, well, first I thought, okay, we've got this lesbian situation happening. Like, oh, that's cute. Yes, lesbians. And then bam, she gets hit she's in a car accident. Then all of a sudden I saw the other person, like, maybe I was confused and maybe they're not lesbians. Okay, they're sisters. They're sisters. Never mind. I unshipped this. And then I'm like, no. The lesbian was over here. That's somebody different. Okay. So now we've got a sister going undercover as a sister to try and figure out what the hell happened to her sister. But now she's fallen in love with someone in her sister's circle. And I'm like, oh Lord, this sounds complicated. I've already seen this plot line, but they're just doing it so well. And I'm so excited about it. There's just, I can't explain it. I cannot explain why. Maybe it's the same thing why all the straight women love all these little high school couples and whatnot in these BL series. Maybe it's something like that because obviously I'm a very homosexual man. I got no interest in partaking in any sort of female relationships. It's not that, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, two women together, that just gets my gears grinding. It's nothing like that. There's just something about seeing their relationships and their love in these series that just feels I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I've been sick for like the last 4 or 5 days, so I'm trying not to like hack up a log into the microphone. I'm doing a great job.
GMMTV, get these series out quickly for Topher.
Before I die, please.
It's his final wish.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the depiction in these series specifically, but I feel like there's so many times I'm yelling at my screen with these gay couples where I'm like, oh my God, will you guys just talk to each other? Oh my God, what blah, blah, blah. And I get it. We can't have these series without people doing stupid shit. But then the lesbians come along and they're just like the paragons of the ideal relationship that I keep spouting about to all the gay couples in all these series. So I'm like, yes, I love them. I love them. Just give them all the series. Give them everything. Give them all the attention. I'm excited for this. And the soundtrack sounds amazing.
Well, this trailer was so interesting. Like, I think we got so much information and so much plot. And one of the girls is Eugene from Not Me. I just looked it up. I was like, that's who she is. I know I went on a little rant because Eugene was kind of like getting in the way of my grand black fantasies. But, you know, it's nice to see her again, I guess, in here. So the whole Not Me element is so echoing here because I guess we have a twin situation. One twin is in a coma and it feels like she has to blend into her twin's life and somehow ends up falling in love with her twin's lover. I'm gonna guess lover. This is very gray
Question mark.
territory. It's like, is it okay to steal my twin's girlfriend while pretending to be her situation? So I'm like, it's messy, so I kind of like that about this. But underlying all of it is, I think, something that you don't see as much of in BLs is, which I agree with Topher, is for me it's like a tenderness and a softness and a compassionate caringness when they were kind of looking into each other's eyes at the end.
Yes.
Often in BLs, I find there to be sometimes a bit too much. Getting drunk, punching people, and
which is hot. That's great. It's hot. Sure.
I'm just not into when they do the fist fights. I'm kind of like, this is not my ideal. But when there's a sort of like tender communication, I'm like, this is lovely. This is wonderful. It's good to see, because I recognize the other lead from Friendzone. Good to see GMMTV branching out in these directions. There's just a lot of curveballs with the whole blind thing and this aggressive male, like, does he go to jail? I don't know what happens to him. And then metaphors, you know, Pluto. Like, metaphors are always so romantic. Maybe you can't see Pluto, but at least I'm always here or something. I'm looking forward to both the scandalatiousness and the tender connection. Maybe these two twins will learn to share.
Oh my god!
I don't know,
First,
but I want to know.
But look, I've been begging for the last like 3 weeks, so that's fine. Some series give me this. Give me this.
I am totally excited about this, like, because like growing up, and a lot of my friends, they're lesbians, and having that lesbian energy is something I enjoy, something I and it's not, and like Topher said, it's not that it's like, this is something, and I hate it, for me personally, and this is only a personal thing, I hate the idea of a gay community, because the gay community is cis gay men, and there's just nothing outside of that, but there's this whole world that gives it a different way of being and storytelling and things like that. And I am so excited, because while I recognize that BL in and of itself and those type of relationships are making some commentary on the heteronormative discourse of relationships, it sometimes only goes so far. And I think that GL relationships pick up that baton and go further. I love my lesbians, and I'm heavy into feminism and third wave feminism and all this other kind of stuff. There is just something about that other element that has been missing for me. Just like I get excited when there's trans people involved and things like that. And this is the thing about it. People think that it's a zero-sum game. They think, oh, if we have more lesbians, if we have more trans people, there'll be less gay representation. No, you can have all of that included. It may sing back to like not me and all this other kind of stuff, but it's like, it's not going to be a retelling of that same thing. I'm really, really excited about this. And much like it's already been said, I want this to come out. I want my Milk Love series. I would get really upset if GMMTV keeps like teasing us for these type of series, for these very different series, for all of this, and they just don't. Come on, GMT, stand up! Like stand up, do it! Like we've already, like, come on now! Like, I don't know. I'm excited about it because it's. Oh my God, I'm so excited about it. I cannot place into words, and I just cannot find the words right now. But yeah, also the metaphors. Also, you still have some of the.
It's spreading. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I'm contagious.
All the other GMMTV stars like Guy and the guy and the person and so it's going to be like that. So yeah,
Another thing I'm excited about with this, because I wasn't sure watching it through the first time. So while we've been talking, I just pulled it back up on my phone to make sure I was seeing what I thought I saw. And like how Edison was talking about, the messiness of her taking her sister's girlfriend or blah, 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 blah. Like when she got into the car accident, she was in a wedding dress and veil.
Yes.
So she was getting married or coming off from her wedding. So I don't know if she was actually in a relationship with this girl or not, or if it's like a secret relationship but she still went and married this man. Like, I don't know all of the details, but I'm excited at the prospect of what's going to happen. Like, I feel of all the 4 series we've reacted to trailers for tonight, outside of just the fact that they're lesbians and we've talked ad nauseum about how much we love lesbian storylines on this channel. I feel like we've just gotten the most sense of what the storyline is supposed to be from this trailer. The other trailers, I'm like, it's cute. There are cute boys being cute. Don't know what's supposed to happen in the show, but there's cute boys being cute, and I'm happy. That's great. Or, yep, I've seen this shit before, and they're cute, and I know they're going to give me a cute series. But like here, I'm like, no, I know what's happening. She's in a car accident. She's pretending to be her sister. There's this, that, and the other. Like, I know so much about what's supposed to happen already that I'm like, okay, I know, I got an idea of what to expect. And I like the idea of what's to come. And there's still so much more that they can explore. So I'm like, yeah, I'm here for this.
I mean, their line was really cute. If this was a fairy tale or something, prince and princesses, the whole I'm kind of like, yes, you go, lesbians, the allyship in me. I'm like, you can subvert those heteronormative expectations and live your queer life. And it was wonderful that they got to be 2 princesses in love.
Yeah. The one thing about lesbian relationships as different from gay relationships is that they make commentaries and engage with the overarching heteronormative discourse in a different sort of way. It's like, okay, you know what? If it was 2 princes, like, okay, you can rescue me. But if it's two princes, it's like, okay, princes, you can rescue me. But with 2 princes, it's like, we don't need anyone to rescue us. We could just be there for each other. And I think that it does something different. It says different things about the overarching values of society in a different way. And I guess that's also why I'm excited, because it's about to say something different.
So that was the first 4 trailers that we're gonna check out for GMMTV 2024. Any last thoughts on this first 4 before we end the video?
I love lesbian representation and just great. I hope it's good.
If I've said anything, if you've learned anything about me over the last 2 weeks on Femmes React, please give me a threesome. And please hurry up and give me these lesbian series. You can even put 2 and 2 together. I don't care.
Thanks everybody for watching our 2024 reaction. Please let us know what you think about these 4 little teasers for these shows, and we'll see you next week for the second half of these videos. See you. Bye.
Bye.